for a lot of customers at Crumbl Cookie. This is caught on camera. Video appears to show employees at the Crumbl location doing each other's hair in the middle of the business. The video is going viral online after it was posted last night. Now the company is speaking out about what happened. Ron Lee is live in Midtown with the very latest on the situation.
That's right, Ron. It sounds like the management is taking quick action, trying to get this under control after what happened.
Well, they certainly aren't happy about what happened. As a matter of fact, as soon as management got wind of what went down at this Crumbl Cookie behind me, they immediately closed the shop with no plans to reopen. Now, this is the video that's gaining so much traction online. Folks, take a look at this. It was shot by a man just outside the store in the parking lot along South Kings Drive. In the video, you can actually see several employees gathered in the lobby, one of them doing another's hair using some type of product on her scalp. At the same time, a worker next to them is wearing gloves and appears to be handling some type of Crumbl product. When a spokesperson for Crumbl Cookie got wind of the video, they quickly fired back saying the company is aware of the video showing, quote, inappropriate employee behavior. They also went on to say, quote, the conduct shown is unacceptable and does not reflect Crumbl's standards. They continue stating, upon learning of the incident, we immediately closed the store, discarded all the dough on site, brought in a professional cleaning crew, and took appropriate action with the employees involved. It is unclear this morning if any disciplinary actions will be taken against anyone in that video. Now, the schedule on the door says that the Crumbl Cookie here opens at 8 o'clock this morning. We'll have to wait to see if that actually happens. In Midtown, I'm Ron Lee, WBTV, on your side.
Do I even have to talk about this? I mean, do we? In what world is it ever okay to do people's hair around food while at work, and it's like you're not a cosmetologist? This is not a hair salon. So much wrong with this. I'm flabbergasted, or my flabber is gasted. Now, when I stopped and got my Crumbl, place looked nice and neat. Everything looked fine, but we don't see what happens behind closed doors. So how do I know someone was not doing another person's hair or anything like that, or anything worse? And when we go to these places of business, it's not just Crumbl. It's any place where food is being served. You just don't know what's going on. You don't. Here we have employees who are supposed to be working, or at least cleaning up or preparing for the next day, however that looks. And instead, they are oiling scalps. They're oiling scalps right in the middle of the workstation. I mean, come on. While somebody else is preparing cookies. And for an employee to be caught doing this by a customer, a potential customer, and this make it to the news, this is awful. Okay. The Crumbl acted quickly to close the place and clean, and they're going to discipline these employees. What do you all think that discipline should look like? As an HR professional, of course, all depends on what's in the policy, the handbook, but I'm pretty sure any business worth their salt is going to have something in the handbook about what to do and not do while on the clock, while around food, what is constituted as work, what isn't work. I mean, come on. This is not that difficult. This will be an easy discipline process, I would say, for the HR or management team, whoever. This is easy. We have video footage, and it made the news. So very unfortunate. I mean, come come on, you're around food. When it comes to, eating in public, eating out, we all do it. And this is like one of the nightmares. You don't know what people are doing to the food or around the food that you purchase and ingest. Brand wise, this is not good for Crumbl. Now, I got my Crumbl here, right? My Crumbl cookie. I'm going to eat my Crumbl cookie. It cost me like $5 for one cookie, right? I'm going to eat it. But, brand wise, this is something that people, would look at, and it could possibly give a bad name to the Crumbl brand. So, of course, Crumbl's going to be very serious about fixing this issue and making sure nothing like this happens again. But what happened to the days when work ethic and etiquette were taught in the schools? I really think that nowadays we really do need to spend more time with young people, preparing them for the workforce, because some of the things that go on, some of the behaviors that are displayed, it's as if they just don't know. They've just never been told. It's just never been brought up, or they really don't think there's a problem. And I see it all the time. I've seen it all throughout my career, and it amazes me. So I think there's something that needs to be done across the board for what is proper in the workplace, teaching people that, training people that, even though you do orientations, you do training and all of that, some of this happens when nobody's looking, or when they feel like they're comfortable, and they'll break policy. People are always gonna break policy, no matter who they are, where they are. Policies are going to be broken. So it's all about how you deal with them, how each company deals with them. But if we could do something about our young people, just making sure that they are aware of what's acceptable in the workplace and what's not, I think that might help. I don't know. You all tell me. Do you all think this is skill versus will? They have the skills to do the right thing. They don't have the will to do it. Do you think this is something that's just not taught in the schools? Is this part of home training? I mean, what is going on? You're working around food. What does this say? And the public's food. A lot of places, there are regulations in place for food service and anything dealing with food. And here we have people totally disregarding that. So makes me question a lot of things, and makes me want to kind of, prepare more of my food at home, which we probably need to be doing anyway, right? But let me know what you think about this video. Do you like Crumbl? I'm not a big sweets person, but I got my Crumbl cookie. I'll taste it, see how it tastes. But do you like Crumbl? Have you ever had a bad experience there, or any other nightmare stories? You could always feel free to send them in to me, hey, Miss HR Lady @gmail.com. I thank you all for your support, and have a great one. Until next time.